Hey guys, it's Liv and welcome back to my channel. Home sweet home. It is Monday afternoon, and I want to show you guys this because one of my parents from work comes in this morning, one of my, parents from school, is like to me, hey, like, do you want these workout tights? And I was like, what? And she was like, oh, I bought like a 2-for deal. The sizing was wrong, they don't fit me. So I was like, okay. And they're really cute. Don't you think? Don't you think they're cute? They're from the brand Fitnet, I think. That's the brand there. Pretty sure it's Fitnet. Aren't they cute? I don't know if they're squat proof though. Hopefully you guys can't see my butt right now, but they're cute. So if you're watching by any chance, parent of mine that donated me these leggings, thank you. So this afternoon I'm on vlogging because I thought that we would meal prep together. I'm meal prepping some Israeli couscous and chicken, and I might throw some parmesan in there because I love parmesan. And I'm just gonna spice the chicken and I'm gonna use stock to cook the couscous. So I'm just gonna get right into it. I just switched into this because I was way too hot with my jumper on, and I just want to show you guys my couscous that I like because, I don't know, I just thought I'd show you guys. And the reason why I like couscous is because couscous has like no fat in it, like no fat. So if you just want like a lunch that has like carbs and protein and stuff like that, I recommend couscous. I don't know, I just prefer couscous to rice. It's probably not as good for you, but I'd rather eat it. So I get the pearl couscous and it looks like this. And it just basically like gets a little bit bigger, as you'd assume, like most pasta type things do. And I just use half a bag for 1 week's worth of prep, and then half a bag for another week. So it actually says that there is 3 servings in a box, and I honestly don't know how anybody could eat this in 3 servings. I actually get like 8 servings out of a box. I feel like I look like a baby deer when I do this, like all gangly and stuff. But I'm just gonna cut up my chicken, and I do really small cubes because I do not like big chunks of chicken. So I'll cut that up and then I'll come back when it's time to season it, because you guys don't want to watch me cut chicken unless you do, in which case, sorry, I'm not filming it. Right, so I've got my chicken chopped up. I think it's probably about 650 grams all up. Just stuck my hair in my chicken, which is nice. So I just put it in a bowl because I'm going to season it. I like to use Moroccan seasoning. This is all we have in New Zealand. We don't have very much selection. And then chili flakes. And I basically just go to town and I put in an excessive amount of spices. And then I put in more spices and then more spices and then more spices until the chicken is completely coated in colour. And then that satisfies my food cravings. Just finished cooking the chicken, and I actually got the couscous wrong. I get I split it. Each serving is supposed to be 100 grams of couscous, but I split it into 50 grams. There's 50 grams in each of these. And then, I don't know why Siri's coming on, but anyway, on Friday, instead of having couscous with chicken, I'll just use like a little, let me show you what I mean, a little one of these rice things. The little like brown instant rice, I'll use one of those for the last day. So those are my meals. I'm just going to let this cool a little bit, and I'll chuck it on top, and I might put a little bit of parmesan on top because I like cheese, and then that'll be my lunches. I'm just about to go to bed. Yes, I sleep in my activewear, prepared for the next day. That's how I get to the gym on time. Hacks. Except don't wear your leggings to bed because that is not good for your hoo-ha. I just thought I'd come on now before bed to talk about this. I know this looks like urine, but it's not urine. It is my Refuge. Now, Refuge is basically a sleep aid that I take. I'll chuck a photo of it in here so you guys can see what the container looks like, but basically it's just got magnesium and a bunch of other things to help you relax and fall asleep. I'm not being sponsored to talk about this. I've just had a couple of people ask me about it. I find that it really helps me stay asleep. I wake up less and I feel more rested. I also feel like because it's got magnesium in it, it helps my muscles feel less fatigued and less sore the next day after a workout. So I personally think it is worth it. It does, however, have some warnings on the packet about if you guys have, or if people have mental illness or anything like that, that it can affect it. There are some ingredients in there that can cause anxiety for some people, so that's just something to be aware of. But I personally really like it. I've tried the kiwi fruit and strawberry flavor and the lemonade flavor, and they're both like not that great if I'm being honest, but for the price and for the benefits, I can deal with it. Good morning. It is Tuesday and I'm just grabbing out my lunch because it is time for me to go to work. And I just thought I'd show you guys because I don't think I showed you it like made. So let me just quickly show you what it looks like. So this is, oh my gosh, that is so pungent, holy crap. This is my concoction. You can't really see, but the couscous is underneath. About, I think each one has about 165 grams of uncooked chicken on top. It's obviously been cooked, but 165 grams of chicken breast. And then 5 grams of Parmesan cheese. And that's my lunches for the week. And like I said on Friday, I didn't have enough couscous, so Friday's one will be rice. And then I've got these bad boys. If you guys watched, actually I don't know if that vlog ever went up. I think that might have been the week that I took a week off, but these are the best things since sliced bread. I highly recommend that you guys check these out if you live in New Zealand. They're kind of like our alternative to pop chips, but they're made out of rice. As in that they're like pretty chippy, like they taste quite chippy, but they are extremely low calorie. By the way, like my clothes are all too big for me. Like this is my actual size of my body. And this, why did I ever think this was flattering? Like I like this jumper, but like, come on, I have a shape. I don't know why I ever bought stuff this big. I didn't repurchase, like I haven't gone and repurchased any summer clothes in a, winter clothes in a smaller size because we're on our way to summer. So there's no point really, because I do need to like size down a majority of my clothes, like buy smaller jumpers, smaller t-shirts and long sleeve shirts and stuff like that. I have bought some smaller long sleeve shirts, but that's only because they're from Kmart and they literally cost like $4. But things that cost more like 30 or 40, I'm just gonna wait until next winter. So that's why half of my clothes are ill-fitting. I'm just wearing these jeans, which I actually ended up loving. They're the ones from Kmart. And then this literal sack, and then my new Allbirds, which I freaking love. I wish you guys could see the full outfit with the shoes. Thought I would show you guys my stuff from Explosive Supplements. I ordered this stuff on Saturday and it just arrived today on Tuesday. So the first thing that I got, this is actually, I only got one thing, but I'd show you what Corpu got as well. But I bought this protein here. This is called the Blessed Protein. It's from EHP Labs, who's actually the same people that makes OxyShred. But yeah, it is a vegan protein. You guys can see the ingredients. If you wanted to have a closer look, you can pause, but I got salted caramel. I don't know if I said that. I'm so excited. I'm gonna have this like right now. And then Corpu really enjoys OxyShred. Grapefruit extract affects pills and all sorts of medications. So basically, if you are on any sort of medication, you shouldn't be having OxyShred, which I don't think people talk about enough. But he got wild melon and kiwi strawberry. Now he got a double stack and it was like so expensive. I don't even want to tell you guys how much it was, but just to put it into perspective, one bottle is $95, or one tub, but that lasts you for 2 months. So he's got 4 months supply here. I love the way that it makes me feel. If you guys aren't on a medication and you want a fat burner, 100% recommend OxyShred. Honestly, I loved it so much. Threw in some freebies. So I've got a, I've got a pre-workout by BNS, I don't know. And I also had a BCAAs, but I gave it to a colleague. And then I got another one of these bars. I actually really like these. They're little tiny protein bars with like 11 grams of protein, so they're just nice. And then Corpu also got a free shaker with his little stack that he bought. I'm so excited. This better taste good. Honestly, I've heard good things about this brand, so here's hoping it's yum. Can you hear it fizzling? Bubbling? Anyway, let's try it. It's not super duper sweet, but it's sweeter than the other one that I recently had. It also has a little bit more flavor to it. I actually quite like it. It's pea protein, I think, so I don't know. Like I said, I'm not trying to be particularly like vegan. Well, I'm not being vegan because I'm about to have mince for dinner, but like, I don't know. Hey guys, it's Thursday night and I have not been vlogging that much this week. I've honestly just had a terrible week. I don't want to talk about it. I'm trying to forget my week so far. But I'm just coming on because I got home from work and I went straight to bed and I had a nap. And this is what Corpu brought home from work for me. I'm so stoked, you guys. I went on a hunt after work to find some halo top and I couldn't find it. And I just like wanted to like relax and have some ice cream, and then Corpu brought this home. So I'm gonna have half a pint of this and I'm gonna relax. And yeah, I will hopefully be feeling better tomorrow and then I can vlog dinner and stuff like that, but I'm just not in the right headspace today to vlog, so I will see you then. Just clipping your fingernails on my vlog, you're so gross. It's Saturday and we're about to go and play Pokemon because it is Moltres Day. Corpu's streaming right now, I'm just watching his stream. Somewhere over there, I actually can't point to what I'm too uncoordinated. And we just went shopping and we got all the food for the next week, and I'll show you my meal prep next week. And yeah, just painted my nails. Hazel really wants to cut her nails, but I'm just taking my sweet time with the OPI polish that I got from my goodie bag last week. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like it's too peachy for my skin tone, but anyway. Hey guys, welcome back to Olivia Tastes Every Flavour of Halo Top in New Zealand.
Olivia gets stroppy if she doesn't have Halo Top.
I've already tried salted sea salt caramel and birthday cake, so I won't be trying those today. Both of them are really yummy, but I was in the city and they had heaps of Halo Top, so I got chocolate and chocolate chip cookie dough. So I'm just quickly gonna taste test these before dinner because that's what adults do. So this is chocolate chip cookie dough, which I've heard isn't that great, but I still want to try it. So I've got some little chunks. I don't know if you guys can see, I've got hair in my mouth. Alright, let's try it. I also was really uncomfortable with my ice cream eating face last time when I was watching back the footage. I'm like way too like excitedly eating it. I actually kind of like it. I wouldn't say it's like the best flavour, but if it's the only one they have when you go, I'd say buy it. I still like it. Chocolate. I feel like this one's going to be really plain. Oh. Obviously it's just chocolate. It smells like a really yum chocolate though. It's like really nice and like creamy. It's kind of like the consistency of like a frozen chocolate mousse, and it's so yum. I'd actually say this is my second favorite flavor that I've tried. I wish you guys could see, like, we bought this dishwashing powder for the dishwasher and we couldn't get the lid off, so my flatmates had to like stab a hole in it, and we're like repurposing the old one. She's just standing there like while I'm filming this, silently like tipping in the powder. It's just cracking me up. But out of all the flavors, my top 3, because we have 6 in New Zealand if you guys didn't know. I'm actually not being sponsored for this, so I should probably stop talking about it so much, but anyway, my top 3 flavors: candy bar, sea salt caramel, and chocolate. It looked prettier before I tried to move the chicken, but we've got chicken wrapped bacon, oh it's so good, with chicken stock couscous and a little bit of halloumi for good measure. Corpu and Hazel have just gone to work, so I've officially got the house to myself today, and I've got some goals of stuff I want to accomplish. I want to edit my fitness journey, get that up. I want to try and edit this vlog and get that up, so then this week I can just relax during the week. And I also want to film an empties video, so I'm going to do a chatty get ready with me to get makeup on, and then I'm also going to film after that. I think it's best to film more than one video in a weekend because some weekends I can't film, so that's why. I'm going to show you guys my bullet journal. I was actually going to film a monthly video and chuck it up this weekend, like right now, as I'm filming this, not as you guys are seeing this because this comes out on a Wednesday, but you know what I mean. But I actually did not have time last weekend to film, so that's what I mean. It's why I need to back up videos, but let me show you anyway. I accidentally just stopped recording, but this is September, so I've just got my morning routine, which I'm trying to get into. You can see that there, and that quote sucks. I just need to think of a better quote. So if you can think of a better quote for like productivity, feel free to tell me, and I'm going to pen that another one later. My theme for September is just bright yellow because it's spring. Here are my trackers and my personal goals. I don't think these are super personal, so as you can see, I'm not a very good saver. Corpu and I save money together, but personally I'm a terrible saver. And then as you can see, I love tracking because you can see where the glaring obvious gaps are. Like for example, I haven't been taking probiotics, I haven't been taking my greens powder. I didn't really achieve anything yesterday, but apart from the fact that I did groceries. So today I need to meal prep, edit my video, film my empties, do some washing, and also do my sheets, which I'm going to do as soon as I'm getting out of bed. And then this is this week. Sorry, I have a couple of personal things on these days, but it's the same exact thing. I obviously just put events up the top. As you can see over here, I put my events up the top, and then all of my tasks can go down the bottom. What's up, players? Sorry, I don't really know what came over me. Ow! I bunged my noggin. Alright you guys, so I just hung out my sheets that I washed earlier. I also just live streamed. My video is up. I'm feeling good. I've had a really great day. I'm now going to prep dinner. So I'm going to get the pizzas made and ready to cook. And I'm also going to make my frittata, which I don't know which weekly vlog it's in, but I have made it on here before. It's just 8 eggs, a cup of milk, a cup of sour cream, some mixed herbs and spices, just of your choice to your taste. And then you just put in any sort of protein that you like. Bacon works good, ham works good, chicken works good. You can choose. Also salmon works good in a frittata. And you just put in about 60 grams or so of cheese. So I'm gonna make that. It's really basic and I have made it before. But I am making pizzas for dinner, and I thought I would show you guys how I make them accurately, like how I weigh out my pizza toppings. And how I make my homemade pizzas. My ones are by no means healthy. Like, I should not be having salami on my pizzas, but I love salami, so I'm gonna have some salami. The way that I do it is that I make it the same every single time. So I'll always use the same amount of salami, the same amount of ham, and then it just keeps it consistent. And I know exactly what's in it every single time. I get the same exact salami, I get the same exact ham, same chicken, and it's always going to be the same. By the way, I also just made my frittata for the week, which is just a chicken frittata. I've made it before, so I'm not going to show you guys the recipe, but it's just going in the oven now. So the way that I normally do it is that I would normally have my salami and my ham chopped up at this point, but because I made a frittata at the same time, I just grated all of our cheese. And what I do is I just have the plate that I'm going to eat off of just to save dishes. And I know that I need 60 grams of cheese, so I'm just going to weigh that out. It's easiest to do it onto the plate rather than onto the pizza. It's harder to weigh that way. And then you just have to make sure that every last piece of cheese goes on. So that's 61 grams, that's close enough. I don't really like chicken that much on pizza, so I'm just gonna make sure that I zero that first. Chuck on some chicken. I think there's about 100 grams there, so I might just have half of it and then Corby can have the other half. 50 grams of chicken. Then I'm gonna do 25 grams of salami and probably about 50 grams of ham. And then I will actually make the pizzas. These are the bases that I got this time. I normally get there's like some Stonefire ones, but they didn't have them today, so I got these ones instead. They seem okay. If you guys are wondering, I'm a big fatty and I have a whole pizza because I love food. So yeah, this is half of my toppings. I'll show you once I am actually dressing the pizza. Forgot to vlog it before it was cooked, but here they are. I'm not a huge fan of these bases. Like, they're pretty floppy, but the pizza itself looks pretty good. I'll chuck some sriracha on it. But yeah, oh my god, actually no, it looks real good. Yum.